I often say narcissistic abuse is the worst thing that can ever happen to a human being. And some people think and say it is an exaggeration. Probably they do not know what it is to go through narcissistic abuse and come out alive. They do not know how your voice is slowly taken away from you and killed. Today in this episode, we will learn about 5 ways a narcissist kills your voice. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. If you're new to this channel or haven't subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe before we begin because your subscription always helps spread awareness about narcissistic abuse. Let's get started with Number 1. By discrediting your memory. When dealing with narcissistic abuse, the narcissist often discredits your memory by saying things like, "You never remember things correctly," causing you to doubt your own recollection of events, leaving you feeling disoriented and questioning your own perception of the reality. Classic gaslighting, isn't it? They rewrite history, twisting the facts to suit their narrative, causing you to feel as if you are crazy or you do not know what's going on. During arguments, they deny having said or done things that you clearly remember they have said or done. They insist you are misremembering or making things up even though you know what happened. This constant denial makes you feel you cannot trust your own thoughts and memories, causing you to second guess yourself constantly. As a result of this uprooting of your reality and parasitically replacing it with theirs, you become increasingly unsure of your own judgment and reluctant to share your thoughts and feelings with others. You feel isolated and trapped in a world where your own mind is no longer a safe haven. The more your memory is discredited, the more powerless and vulnerable you feel. All the feelings of confusion, frustration, and helplessness take your voice away as you navigate the twisted maze of lies and deceit created by the narcissist. Number 2. Invalidating your experiences. By asserting you always exaggerate things, a narcissist invalidates your experiences, implying that your feelings are not grounded in reality. You feel dismissed and unhinged. Undermining your feelings and experiences is just another sneaky way to question the legitimacy of your emotions and experiences. By telling you the same thing again and again, they make you internalize the idea that your emotions are a burden and you must disconnect from them. This disconnect then leads to shutting down and you become silent. You turn into a lifeless zombie that doesn't know what to do with those turbulent emotions. The constant barraging makes you believe your emotions are a burden to others or that they are something to be ashamed of. The shame makes you feel worthless and loneliness and hopelessness take over. If you have experienced this, you need to learn how to validate your own feelings and experiences. You need to connect with your truth, with that part of yourself that knows what happened, what truly happened in the relationship. Number 3. Dismissing your concerns. A narcissist may blame you and say, "You have a very active imagination. Why can't you let us be at peace?" Or, "Why do you always have to be fighting?" Suggesting that you are destroying things on purpose and there is no real issue whatsoever. As a consequence of this dismissal, you get brainwashed into believing that your concerns are not valid or worth considering, creating feelings of self-doubt and insecurity. This self-doubt makes you suppress and disqualify your needs and desires and stop caring for yourself. The constant dismissal also makes you feel as if your opinions are insignificant or that you are not competent enough to make sound judgments. Over time, you lose yourself and the idea of taking care of your needs or having any needs in the first place. Number 4. Creating doubt and confusion. The narcissist may flatly say something like, "You do not know what you're talking about," to make you feel unsure of your knowledge of the subject. The constant creation of doubt is done to make you feel as if your understanding of situations is flawed or that you are incapable of discerning the truth. They try their best to implant the idea in your head that your understanding is flawed, you are stupid or a fool who doesn't know how to deal with life. This brainwashing makes it highly difficult for you to trust your own instincts and assert your boundaries, and that is what the narcissist sees as an opportunity to continue their manipulative tactics. Number 5 and the last one, attacking your credibility. The final thing the narcissist goes after is your credibility. They do everything to leave you feeling discredited and make you look like a hypocrite or a failure in front of others. Running a smear campaign is just one of the ways how they do it. They also push you to the point of reacting to their abuse and then use your reaction to prove you aren't as good as you would like to believe about yourself. To make ruining your credibility easy, the narcissist keeps reminding you of your past mistakes or flaws. They may say things like, "Remember how wrong you were last time?" with the intention of suggesting that you are prone to mistakes and cannot be trusted. Consequently, you believe that your opinions and observations are not reliable or worth considering, which then leads to the development of a deep sense of insecurity and ultimately silence. In conclusion, we can say the narcissist slowly disconnects you from your voice and then kills it mercilessly with their never-ending abuse. You forget how to speak for your needs or how to speak for yourself, and you turn to silence for solace. This was it for today's episode. I hope you found it insightful, you resonated with it. If you did, let me know in comments what your experience was like. I'll talk with you in the next one. Until then, let the healing begin and continue.